Scorpio, what the hell are we doing here? The hell are we doing here for Scorpio? Firm foundation, number 4. Well. If you guys want a personal reading, all the info is in my bio. You can just book on the website. Talk to me about this firm foundation. What's the challenge? The outcome? All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Got the Queen of Pentacles here. She represents comfortability, okay? And I feel like you might be feeling that has left. I don't know if this is like a job situation. It almost kind of feels like a job. You're kind of on your own, okay? I don't know if you have left something to go out on your own, do something. But it's like there was a break, okay? You took a break. Was the break longer than you anticipated? Yeah, I think so, okay? Because we're a little bit worried. Yeah, we're a little bit disappointed. That's what I was feeling. So I feel like you're just trying to get your footing right now, Scorpio. I feel like you're just being very careful as to who you work with. Okay, who you work with. Talk to me about the challenge, please. We got the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups. I don't know if you are just exhausted, okay? Or if you are kind of weary about who you speak to regarding this stuff. I do feel like you need to come out of your shell a little bit. That's too many. Maybe put yourself out there into places that you wouldn't normally think that you could succeed, okay? Or you've told yourself that you can't succeed. There is a message here about not slimming down your options, okay? It's about making more options because I feel like they're already there. You just choose to say, nope, I can't do that. That will never work, blah, blah, blah. Be careful what you're telling yourself, Scorpio. What's the potential final outcome? We have a little mental conflict. There's your choices, okay? There's your choices. King of Swords. Hangman. 9 of Cups. This is telling me that you really need to consider what you feel like these conflicts are when it comes to opening up your options, okay? I feel like there's a moment of clarity that comes that it's like, okay, maybe I can use XYZ as a stepping stone to get to exactly where I want to be. Or maybe I would enjoy doing XYZ. I have the skill set for it. I've never done it before, but I feel like I would enjoy it. Does that make sense? There's a little conflict around how you're feeling about that in the future here, but I do feel like you'll come to the point where you look at the big picture and you're like, okay, you know, I could do that. What's the advice? What's the advice for Scorpio? Woo! Queen of Wands. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. Because if you believe in you, other people will also believe in you. All right? It's like a domino effect. Look at that. Because somebody will, as long as you are out here being confident, people will want to give you things. Okay? It's just the way that it works. Look at that. There's your firm foundation and your clarity on how to get it. I do feel like somebody comes in for a conversation or you go out in search of a conversation with someone. This could also have something to do with the justice system. It doesn't have to be, but it's here, so I'm going to say it. You could have an opportunity to work in the justice system in some form or capacity. I don't care if you're in the office as an accountant, okay? But there is something here about that. Yeah. Be curious about it, okay? There's strategy here when it comes to doing things that you actually enjoy. And who doesn't want to work somewhere that they actually enjoy, you know? Give me messages for Scorpio. Yeah, the eyes of mystery. Mystery, uncharted territory, deep knowing. You're in uncharted territory right now. That's what I feel like. Gratitude is dreaming. The manifesting power of gratitude and the law of praise. That's what I was talking about with the confidence, okay? It's having an attitude of gratitude, and when you have that, more shit comes into you, okay? Really cool shit. So please don't block that. One more for Scorpio, please. One more for Scorpio. Okay, we're getting two. Rise to the occasion, capability, strength, authenticity, and free will. Come on. Emergence of true knowing, intuition, rigorous honesty, and inventory. Okay, taking inventory of the skill set that you have and allowing your capability to shine through in possibly what is something that you've never done before.